Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2016-17 season tip-off event. We just finished something good, a very good season. But now we are about to start something great. Because after 16 years, EuroLeague is reinvented. Takes one step forward, becomes an organization of basketball clubs, and for the first time ever, a European league, a true league, is created. And this is of the job of our clubs in the last 16 years is the result of their determination, their commitment, but it's also the result of the good relationship, the good cooperation we have with our players, with our coaches, with our referees. So this is the result of the great effort of many people. And in this new stage, we have a partner that is committed to the growth of European basketball as we are. IMG and EuroLeague are going to work together in the next 10 years with a triple objective: the quality of the game and the quality of the competition, the engagement of our fans and the commitment with our communities, and the growth of our business. And we together, we are going to use the necessary strategies and tools, and we will make the appropriate decisions in the next years, bearing in mind these three objectives. A new era, but we do not start from the scratch. We carry the achievements of these 16 years to this future. And this is essential to understand the rebranding of our project, because the new league needs a new corporate image. Evolution of the competition and evolution of the symbols of this competition. Integration of the EuroLeague and the EuroCup is fundamental. And we will have interconnected competitions, clubs working under the with the same culture, with the same objectives, present and future together. And these are the main of the new EuroLeague corporate image and its competitions that now I have the pleasure to introduce to you.
I got soul. Make me wanna dance. I got soul. Make me wanna dance.
So this is the new era, is the new corporate image of EuroLeague and its competition that reflects the philosophy and all our way of thinking behind of the new system of working from now onwards. But now it's a very important moment for us also because we have the pleasure to announce, as you have seen already, that the new sponsor is joining the EuroLeague family as a naming partner of the EuroCup. And if quality is basic, when we want to convince new partners to join us, the participating teams and the new format are guaranteed for quality. And our new partner, 7 Days, is part of the Chipita Group, a large group of brands and products with impact in a very strategic sector, in the young consumers. Chipita is a multinational company with more than 9,000 employees and 19 factories on 3 continents, and with its products being in 66 countries. So it's a great pleasure that today Mr. Spyros Theodoropoulos, the president of Chipita, has been able to join us. And on behalf of our 40 clubs, I want to express our gratitude to Chipita and to you, Mr. Theodoropoulos, for your commitment and for your trust. And I think that there is no one better than Mr. Theodoropoulos to introduce this new partnership to all of us. Please, can you join to the stage?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to Jordi and his team for this partnership that has led me to be here and to have the opportunity to speak to all of you today. 7 Days is very excited and proud to have become the official snack partner of EuroLeague basketball, as recently announced at the Final Four in Berlin, and to now become the first naming partner of the new 7 Days EuroCup. This is a perfect time for us to join together with EuroLeague basketball as they embark on delivering a new era of sustainable growth and prosperity. In today's business environment, it is critically important to find partners with common objectives and common values, and we believe strongly that we have now found this. As a company, we strongly believe in basketball and will build on our past partnerships with 2 different Greek teams. Our intention and our vision is to remain with EuroLeague and EuroCup in a long-term partnership. We intend to work with EuroLeague to further bring this great game to life in everyday situations in the many millions of households, schools, and offices where 7 Days is a nutritious and healthy part of people's daily lives. We welcome the 40 world-class clubs that are part of the EuroLeague family and competitions to join us in celebrating our inclusion alongside Turkey's Airlines as naming partners of these 2 great leagues, and we are committed to together grow our brands, our businesses, and the sport of basketball. Good luck to all teams in both competitions, and we look forward to a fantastic season of basketball with 7 Days. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Theodoropoulos, thank you very much. Thank you, Jordi, and please remain on the stage as we have some awards to give. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gianluigi Porelli Executive of the Year Award recognizes an outstanding performance by one of the men or women leading a EuroLeague basketball club. The 2016-17 Gianluigi Porelli Executive of the Year is Mr. Josean Querejeta from Laboral Kutxa Vitoria-Gasteiz. Mr. Querejeta, if you would kindly join Jordi on the stage, please, to receive your award. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Jordi. You may take your seat as well. Thank you very much. Our next award is for the best coach of the past season. The 2015-16 Alexander Gomelski Coach of the Year is Mr. Dimitris Itoudis from CSKA Moscow. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Itoudis was not able to join us here today, but he wanted to be present through a video recording. So let's listen to the greeting he has sent us all.
Hello to all. Thank you kindly for this award. When this award comes from my colleagues, great head coaches, it's an enormous honor. Actually, it reflects to the hard work of all the players, which I want to thank them one by one, because without having great players, you can't achieve the best. It reflects to the hard work of all my coaching staff, the rest of the staff, doctors, and of course the management and the sponsors. Finally, great appreciation for my club CSKA, with a great organization, a great passion for basketball game, and definitely a great connection in between the club and the fans. Without the fans, that has no meaning. It's impossible. Thank you all.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen, now having recognized the outstanding work of the best executive and of the Coach of the Year, it's now time for us to move on to the EuroCup Draw. Now, the 24 teams that have attained a spot in the EuroCup are eager to know who they will be matched up against during the first phase of the season. But before proceeding with the draw, let's take a quick look at last season's action, including the exciting EuroCup finals held last April in Strasbourg and Istanbul. Let's watch. Great video of some great basketball action, and we're expecting lots more of that for the next season. So now let's take a look at how the competition and the draw will work. The 24 participating teams will be drawn and placed into 4 groups of 6 teams each. The 6 teams in each group will play against each other in a regular season phase consisting of 10 round-robin games. After the regular season has ended, The best 4 teams in each regular season group will advance to the top 16, which will consist of 4 groups of 4 teams playing 6 round-robin games. From there, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, each consisting of a best-of-3 playoff series, will be played in order to decide the 2016-17 7 days EuroCup champion, who in turn will qualify for the 2017-18 Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Now, our teams have been separated into 6 seeds in accordance with the club ranking. The urn will be custom-made for each individual draw. Therefore, we will place into the urn only the teams that can be drawn into that particular slot. Now, in some cases, only one team will be placed in the urn, as it will be the only eligible team that can be drawn. Beginning with the 1 seeds, the teams from each urn will be drawn and placed in the 4 groups before proceeding to the next seed. As stated in the bylaws, 2 teams from the same country cannot be drawn into the same regular season group until it becomes physically impossible to do so. Please note that teams coming from the Adriatic League are subject to the same country restriction. On the screen, you can now see the 4 empty groups where our teams will be placed as they are drawn. To help us draw the teams, I would like to invite the EuroLeague Basketball Competitions Director, Diego Guillen, to join me on the stage, as well as Luca Scafati, the Head of Business Development, who will be assisting in the preparation of the urns. Thank you, gentlemen. Good afternoon. So, everything is ready, and we have now the first urn, which does not need to be custom made, because since they're the first teams per group, no possible eligibilities. So in the first urn, we have the 4 top-seeded teams, which are Lokomotiv Kuban Krasnodar from the Russian Federation, Khimki Moscow region, also from the Russian Federation, Nizhny Novgorod from the Russian Federation, and finally Unicaja Malaga from Spain. We will draw them one at a time until we've filled the top level, and then we'll move on, and the restrictions will apply in some cases. So, Diego, whenever you're ready, let's go for Group A, the first of our 1 seeds. And it's Nizhny Novgorod. Nizhny Novgorod taking the first spot of our draw today. Maybe that's good luck, who knows? They're in the first group, Group A, and Nizhny Novgorod then opening up. So let's go to the number 2 draw, which is for Group B. 1 seed, Group B. And that is Khimki Moscow region. Khimki Moscow region taking the first spot in Group B. Now we have 2 teams remaining. And for Group C, let's see which one of our 1 seeds will be the top seed in that group. And it's Unicaja Malaga. Unicaja Malaga going to Group C. And finally, our last group, Group D, the top seed, which of course we already know, process of elimination, is Lokomotiv Kuban Krasnodar. So, there we have. Actually, there's not much so far, because these are the same 4 we had to begin with, but now we know who is going to join them as of now. So let's begin with level 2, the seed 2 in Group A. We have 4 teams, all 4 are eligible. So that's Valencia Basket from Spain, into the urn, Alba Berlin from Germany, FC Bayern Munich, also from Germany, and Herbalife Gran Canaria Las Palmas from Spain. So, whenever you're ready, Diego, let's see who's going to Group A. And it's Herbalife Gran Canaria Las Palmas going to Group A, our first 2nd seed team drawn in today's draw. Okay, now we can go to Group B. And for Group B, we have 3 teams remaining. All 3 teams are eligible. So it's Valencia Basket, please, Luca. Followed by Alba Berlin. And finally, FC Bayern Munich. All right, now, there we go. Diego, do your magic. And let's see who's going to join Khimki Moscow region. It's Alba Berlin. Alba Berlin, our 2-seed team, going to Group B, joining Khimki Moscow region. Very well, now for the third group, we have only one of the 2 teams eligible. So that's going to be FC Bayern Munich, please, Luca. FC Bayern Munich going in. This is a pretty easy one. Good moment to bet on this. I think it's going to be, yes, FC Bayern Munich. FC Bayern Munich going to Group C in the second spot. And of course, we already know our last team, which we can place in the urn as well. That's Valencia Basket. And there it is, Valencia Basket, completing the number 2 seed draw of today's overall draw. Very well, now it's time to move on to the 3 seeds, okay? For Group A, all 4 of the teams are eligible. So we're going to place Cedevita Zagreb, representing the Adriatic League, Dominion Bilbao Basket, Spain, EuroCup Murcia from Spain, and Union Olimpia Ljubljana, also from the Adriatic League. And we'll see which one of them will go to Group A. So whenever you're ready, Diego, please draw. And it's Cedevita Zagreb. Cedevita Zagreb from Croatia, representing here in the draw team from the Adriatic League, goes to Group A, the third team. Now for our third team from Group B, we have only one team eligible, as far as I can make out. Union Olimpia Ljubljana. Union Olimpia Ljubljana. Excuse me, stop. There was a little technical... Okay, put it back in, please, thank you. That's a little technical hiccup, but leave that. And now we also have eligible Murcia and Bilbao. Murcia and Bilbao. You know, you can't trust these machines. So it's a good thing they have people around to fix these things. So, oh, okay, only Bilbao and Murcia, so we have a little problem. Only Bilbao and Murcia. So we have to redo that. We apologize. And Bilbao and Murcia. So, okay, so now we place Dominion Bilbao Basket and EuroCup Murcia. We apologize for the little hiccup, but no problem, nothing was opened. The luck is still in the same place. So let's go then to Group B. The third team in this case will be Dominion Bilbao Basket. Dominion Bilbao Basket going to Group B in the 3-seed spot. Okay, I believe we have everything back in place again, so we can go now to Group C. And in Group C, 2 teams remain, both teams eligible, EuroCup Murcia from Spain and Union Olimpia Ljubljana from Slovenia, here, Adriatic League. So please, whenever you're ready, Diego. And it's EuroCup Murcia. EuroCup Murcia going to Group C at the 3rd seed level. Okay, we have 1 team remaining and 1 group. So if we can now prepare Group D urn, and that will be Union Olimpia Ljubljana for the Adriatic League and from Slovenia. And of course, it's Union Olympia Ljubljana. Okay, so with that, we've completed the 3-seed level, and it's time to move on to the 4 seeds. We begin with, we have okay, the 3 teams are Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem, Lietuvos Rytas Vilnius, and Stelmet Zielona Góra. These are the 3 teams that are eligible in Group A. Let's see which one of the 3 will go. And that would be Stelmet Zielona Góra. Stelmet Zielona Góra from Poland, going to Group A as the 4th seed in that group. Okay, now we can prepare Group B. And here we have 2 teams that are eligible, Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem from Israel and Lietuvos Rytas Vilnius from Lithuania. Let's see which one of these 2 will go to Group B. And in this case, it is Lietuvos Rytas Vilnius. Lietuvos Rytas Vilnius going to Group B. Okay, 2 teams remaining, and though that will be going to Group C. And the only team remaining, the only team eligible is Dinamo Banco di Sardegna Sassari from Italy. Only team remaining that, only team eligible of the 2 remaining that can go to Group C. And that would be, of course, Dinamo Banco di Sardegna Sassari. Okay, and finally, we have the last team remaining at this 4-seed level that will be going to Group D, and that would be Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem. And there it is, Hapoel Bank Yahav Jerusalem, going to Group D. So we have 4 already in place. 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds are already in place. Only 2 remaining. And let's go now to the 5. To the 5 seed going to Group A. Of the 4 teams, 2 are eligible. Those 2 teams are AEK Athens, AEK Athens from Greece, and also Ratiofarm Ulm from Germany. Ratiofarm Ulm and AEK Athens into the urn. And please, Diego, whenever you're ready. And it's AEK Athens. AEK Athens going to the first spot at the 5-seed level, Group A. Now we move on to Group B. And there's only 1 team that is eligible, and that is Foxtown Cantu. From Italy, Foxtown Cantu going into the urn. And it's Foxtown Cantu. Okay, that's our 5-level team going to Group B. Now for Group C. In Group C, we have only 1 of the teams that is eligible of the 2 remaining, and that is Zenit St. Petersburg of the Russian Federation. Zenit St. Petersburg. The only eligible team for Group C at the 5-seed level. And of course, there we have Zenit St. Petersburg. Zenit St. Petersburg. And last but not least, our candidate for Group D is Ratiofarm Ulm from Germany. And there it is, Radio Farm Ulm going to Group D. We have the 5 first teams of each one of our groups. And now the last round, the last seed, number 6 seed. So we're going to begin with them. And for Group A, there are 2 of the teams eligible, which are Dolomiti Energia Trento from Italy and Grisin Bonreggio Emilia from Italy as well. One of these 2 teams will be chosen by Diego, our Director of Competitions, for Group A. And let's see who's going to have a chance to travel to the Canary Islands in the middle of the winter. It's Grisin Bonreggio Emilia. Grisin Bonreggio Emilia going to Group A. Now for Group B. We have the 2 teams from the Adriatic League that are eligible, and that would be Budućnost Boli Podgorica from Montenegro, representing the Adriatic League, and Partizan Nice Belgrade from Serbia, also representing the Adriatic League. So let's see which one of these 2 Adriatic League teams will play in Group B. In this case, it is Partizan Nice Belgrade. Partizan Nice Belgrade going then to Group B. And now for Group C, we have 2 teams remaining. And the only team that can play, according to the eligibility, is Budućnost Boli Podgorica. Podgorica goes into the urn to be chosen for Group C. And there it is, Budućnost Boli Podgorica. Okay, that completes our C group. And now our last group, the last team to be chosen, no surprise at this moment. Into the urn we place Dolomiti Energia Trento. And there it is, Dolomiti Energia Trento going to Group D. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Luca. We appreciate your help. And ladies and gentlemen, there on the screen we can see the completed groups, Group A, B, C, and D. Some exciting matchups that we're going to be seeing during the regular season round-robin phase of our competition. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all there. The 2016-17 7 days EuroCup draw